Hello, hello, my little plum babies, and welcome to the intro video for The Sims 4 Life and Death. I have been playing this sim since she was a child, and I was so excited to finally get to introduce you all to Temperance Hightower. Isn't she adorable? This is her dad. His name is Bruce. He's a winemaker, and he and his wife, Roxana, who you're going to see a picture of right now, they have been together since they were in high school. And Roxana is actually a coroner, but she's looking into possibly changing career paths here soon. But Bruce and Roxana have been together for a long time, like I said, since high school. And Temperance is their only daughter, but they are absolutely head over heels for each other. It drives Temperance insane because she constantly has to tell them to keep their paws off of each other. She just can't stand to see them loving on each other all the time. But honestly, it's the sweetest thing. I love it. They are so freaking cute, and they are a very close-knit family as well. But they have been a little worried about Temperance ever since she was young because she was kind of weird. She was kind of different. She didn't have a lot of friends. She was kind of the one that everybody picked on, and they were worried that she wasn't going to make any friends or anything like that until she met Malachi. And Malachi was a little bit of a turd. He kind of got in a little trouble here and there. You can tell just by the look on his face. He's a little bit of a stinker, but he and Temperance hit it off and hit it off fast. They were fast friends and they were together all the time. And it didn't take long before things between Malachi and Temperance started to evolve into more than a friendship. These two were best friends. And when I say best friends, I mean every sense of the word. He was the one person that Temperance felt like she could really be herself around. And when Malachi finally got up the nerve to kiss her for the first time, she was completely shocked. They were about 14 at the time, and Temperance was just completely beside herself. She had no idea what to think. But they've been together ever since. They were just absolutely inseparable, and their parents even let them have sleepovers, of course, always in separate rooms and with parents around to keep an eye on things, but they were very, very close. And because their birthdays were actually only a couple days apart, they had joint birthday parties where they would invite all of their friends over for birthdays, and they used to love to have pillow fights and things like that all the time. I mean, they were constantly around each other. And so this is actually a picture from their birthday party when they turned 17. And I just could not believe how fast Temperance and Malachi were growing. But look at them. I mean, they're just so cute. They were absolutely adorable, and they remained inseparable all through high school. Temperance and Malachi dated from the time they were 14 until they were probably 17 or 18. But these two, there was something about them that was so beautiful. And I mean, Temperance, like I said, he was the one person that she could really be herself around, and she didn't have to worry about him judging her or thinking she was weird, because he was weird too. You know, all the other kids made fun of him too, and so they could just be little weirdos together, and it was beautiful. And as you can see, they continued to love pillow fights all the way up through their teenage years. It was something they used to do all the time, and it used to drive Malachi's dad absolutely crazy because they broke many, many of his pillows. But this was the night before their junior prom. And unfortunately, the night of their junior prom, their love story took a very tragic turn. So Temperance stayed at Malachi's house until probably 2 or 3 in the morning, the day before prom. And then she went home, got a couple hours of sleep, and then got with her mom to get ready for prom. These are their prom pictures. Aren't they beautiful? But they got ready for prom. They went to prom, had a great time. They went to after prom at a bowling alley with a bunch of their friends, and Temperance lived just down the road from the bowling alley. So Malachi walked her home and dropped her off, and then unfortunately, on Malachi's way home, he was struck by an inebriated driver and was killed. And because Temperance's mom was a coroner, she is the one that got the phone call. And Temperance has never really been the same. She has spent the last couple years of her life grappling with the idea of never getting to spend, the rest of her life with the man that she loved. And even though she was young, she fully believes that Malachi was her soulmate. And she is kind of struggling to find her place now with Malachi gone. She has moved out on her own. She is living in Moonwood Mill for the time being. And she's just trying to figure out who she is now without Malachi. She's now about 21, and it's been a few years since Malachi died, but things have not really gotten any easier for her, unfortunately. And I am excited to jump in and kind of explore Malachi and Temperance's love story and see if their love is one that can transcend life and death. I hope you all enjoyed this little introductory video, and make sure that you come back on Thursday to jump into the first episode with Malachi and Temperance. I'm so excited. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Don't sit and tell me I'm pretty while you sip Jameson. Don't make me wanna stick around until the party ends. You've got a bad reputation, so what? I'm